Hi everybody, it's Az here from HeelvsBabyface on the live servers for Warlords of Draenor. Now today begins Blizzard's World of Warcraft 10th anniversary holiday, shall we say. And it goes all the way through to the new year. It was going to be a shorter period of time, only a couple of weeks. They decided, yeah, probably not, because people want to chill out, take the time, get into level 100, then enjoy the festivities. So it's going all the way through now to the beginning of next year. One of the things that they did, you're going to have to forgive probably lots of tears throughout the course of this video, is the 40-person LFRing of Molten Core. As we get to the first boss, who is Sulfuron. Not much here of any worth, by the way, in the fight. You'll get a few MCs, that's pretty much it. Blow out the ads first, then blow up the boss. It's all pretty standard fare. But that's what you would think, isn't it? It's all pretty standard fare. No! Stupid you! Slap yourself across the face. Not hard, if you're, you know, a bit of a wuss. Not hard. Just lightly, like a feather caressing your face. This was pretty much one of the first groups created. The servers went live, and I went straight into this. And if you take a look at the time at the start of the video, because I have scooched the footage on already, it takes us 2 hours. 2 hours to do this, and for no other reason probably than it's LFR. And there were just so many stupid little, when I say stupid little mistakes, I'm not even talking about people not knowing tactics. You know, tactics being a very loose word here, because there aren't that many to actually be paying attention to. But I'm talking about people pulling additional packs of trash. I'm talking about people just wandering off. Wandering off, and when they join up with us, guess what, folks? They've got 8 or 9 ads in tow with them. Oh, hey, I brought you presents. Yeah, it doesn't quite wash that, I'm afraid. And this was possibly 2 of the most painful hours of my life. And I just had to kind of urge myself on through multiple occasions. In actual fact, you'll probably see at the beginning of the video, I start off pretty enthusiastic, I get my DPS going. By the time we got to the end of the video, I don't care. I have absolutely lost all ability to give a shit about this place. So I'm not even, you know, I'm hardly bothering to do anything by then. But I had to urge myself on, because if you do complete this, and there is an emphasis on if, because I believe there's a lot of groups falling apart at the moment. But if you do complete this, then you will be rewarded with a item level 640 helmet from Raggy only. These bosses don't drop loot, they just drop money. They drop around 25 to 30 gold. So don't go expecting these 10 bosses to be dropping loot. No. If you want loot, you've got to go all the way through this sifting serpent of hell to get to Ragnaros, where you will get a 640 helmet, and you will also get the mount, the Core Hound mount, which just looks absolutely amazing. It's a redone Core Hound as well, so it kind of has all the traits of the old Core Hound, but I'm pretty sure it's higher res, and there's a few tweaks here and there. Just makes it look extra special. And it does. Do not get me wrong here. But at the end of the video, it was like salve on open wounds, you know? It was like salve. And the second boss, by the way, is, before I tear up of 20 more minutes of crying, is Magmadar. And Magmadar has got a big AoE fear. And that's pretty much it, really. His breath. Don't get caught in front of the breath if you can. You take quite a bit of damage if you do. But other than that, should we just say standard fare? And use that as the most ironic terminology from now on, because LFR is anything but. But yeah, when I get to the end of the video and you see me on the Core Hound, it was like salve and open wounds, as I was saying. It just kind of ease the pain a wee bit. I likened it, let me throw an analogy at you folks, and I've decided to avoid all the trash now. I'm just going to cut out the trash, because that's half the most painful bit of this, is actually going through the trash. The extra packs and all that kind of stuff. Third boss, by the way, is Geddon. I don't know, my pronunciation on this kind of went through a few a few transitions. It was like Geddon was one of them, and then we had Gehenna was another one. But you know, whatever, you pick whichever one floats your boat. He'll drop a curse on you, by the way, that I think puts either a 70% or a minus 75% heal debuff on you. And of course, this is LFR, so who's decursing? In nobody. Absolutely in nobody. Anyway, let me get back to my analogy, because I think it's rather apt. Just imagine, I'm gonna have to appeal to myself here, because I am a heterosexual male. I know, I have no idea how. For all intents and purposes, I shouldn't be, but the heart wants what the heart wants. And if somebody said to me, I have something for you to do, a task for you to complete, I go, okay. But if you do complete my task, I will reward you with the copping a feel of Scarlett Johansson's boobies. And I'll be like, Jess? All I've heard in my head is Scarlett Johansson's boobies, me grab. Happen. And then I say, okay, yeah, okay, I'm in. I'm all aboard. What do I have to do? And they go, nothing. You just have to drag your penis through this sea of broken glass. Drag your penis through that sea of broken glass, and at the end of it, you'll get to cop a feel of Scarlett Johansson's wawas. So suddenly it's just like, the reward, yay! How to actually get to the reward, ooh, boo, not so much. That is how I felt with this LFR. And I can say, as we've now moved on to Gar, does a huge knockback, slows you down, and then, of course, if you're part of this LFR group, somebody's going to pull a pack of trash towards the end of the fight. Because reasons! That's why. Because reasons. But I guarantee you this, folks. I will, under zero, and I mean zero capacity, be bringing any of my alts or myself, my main character, in here again. In actual fact, it might have just scarred me from going back into Molten Core for a considerable amount of time. And I'm talking the level 60 stuff here. Do you want to go Molten Core? Try and farm those couple of legendary pieces. Oh, God, no. Oh, God. Oh, God, no. Call my therapist. Tell her. Book me in for 10. I'll be there at 10. No, this is absolutely massively put me off this place. It's just horrible. It's just absolutely horrible. Imagine 25 people in LFR being an absolute knob jockey. You know, that's bad enough. Now stick an extra 15 of them. Oh, sweet Lordy McDickface with cheese. It was like Battle of the Egos. I'm going to be the funniest person in here. No, I'm going to be the funniest person in here. But actually, we both sound like a couple of fucking dickwads. And then, of course... Oh, there you go. There's our pack of trash, I think, which is being... Or something else is happening anyway. I don't fucking care. It was awful. And that was done. Then we have Baron Geddon. I've got a lot of love for Baron Geddon. Just as a rule. Great Hearthstone card, I find. I really did like that. Enjoyed his little cameo in Cataclysm in Mount Highjowl. I thought that was quite cool. Always been a bit of a fan. And so I was trying to use the fact that I was fighting Baron Geddon as an ego boost. As a way to try and remotivate myself, because, you know, we're a fair bit in now. We are a fair bit in, and stuff's getting pretty depressing. Stuff is getting pretty depressing. Little do I know what is to come. If I'd known what is to come, oh my goodness! But from sort of like from this position I'm in was just a shitload of dumb fuckery of the highest order. We had people pulling the packs of trash that are around the door, and also pulling Baron Geddon. Then when we managed to clear some of the packs of trash around the door, yes, you will notice, folks, there is a pack to the left. I'm going to drop you a little hint. Keep your eye on them. Keep your eye on them. You're going to see a lot more of them shortly. So, oh, yes, somebody decides to bring in the pack of trash. Why not? Why not? Why wouldn't you? It's there. It's doing nothing. You're bored fighting the boss. Fuck it. Bring a pack of trash in. Why not? And these packs of trash, by the way, it's not like this is a walkover. This is actually quite tough. You know, the packs of trash are quite tough, and the bosses have got, you know, they're damage sponges. They just soak up damage. I think you've got to have a minimum item level of 615 to do this. So it's not as if we're actually rolling in the loots. It's not as if everyone's kitted out in tier gear epics going, oh, this is fucking easy, this is. No, nothing of the sort. So from Baron Geddon, oh my god, we cleared the rest of the packs of trash-ish. And then we go on to Shazzrah. Should we say Shazzrah? Shazzrah's a little bit nasty, because he puts a curse on you, which of course nobody gets rid of, because in reasons again, and then does this pulsating arcane blast. By the way, the curse increases the magic damage you take by 100%. So you got this huge AoE damage coming in, and has anyone seen anybody get decursed? I'm looking, I'm trying to see if I can see any of the curses vanish. No, let's all keep it. Let's all keep our 100% damage debuff curse on while he spams massive AoE, which you can clearly see is doing a lot of damage to the raid. And now, whoa, we're getting into a situation where people are dropping. Oh, lots of people are dropping. It's just as well as showing you the kills. So, there is a really big hint, mages and healers that can decurse. There's a massive hint to be held. There's a huge moral to this story, and the story of the moral is fucking decurse. For God's sake, fucking decurse. In actual fact, excuse my French. In actual fact, there was an argument. I shit you not. There was an argument raging where people didn't know the difference between decursing and dispelling. True story. Sums out a fire up. Right, but with Shazzrah dealt with, we move on to the Sulfuron Harbinger, where you've got to take care of the ads first. Leave the boss. Leave the damage sponge. Just deal with the ads. And as you can see, we absolutely blow them down, because the ads will just constantly heal if you don't. So when they start healing, boom, guess what you're going to do? Leave it for somebody else to interrupt because you're a lazy fucker in LFR. Correct! Is the right answer for 99% of the people. For the other 1%, interrupt. Is the sarcasm just like oozing off everything like a tsunami across the shore, across the seaside resort of reason, smashing it away? But once you've dealt with the ads, the Sulfuron Harbinger is easy. He's just almost tank and spank. As far as I can see, tank and spank time. And there's nothing really else to do but smash him. Nobody's taking particular damage. It's like a mirror image of the previous fight. It's just like, spot somebody taking damage now. Ooh! There was a little spike. A little oozy spike of damage. Even a tank now, it's just like, oh, fucking hell. First time I take some damage all fight. Ha, in hell, what's going on here? Healers, get your act together, people. Get your act together. And by the way, you can see that lovely, like, rune in front of me. When you defeat the bosses, and this is why you have to defeat all the bosses. When you defeat the bosses, it releases the rune, which then, once you've done all 9, will get Raggy out of hibernation, because he's like, I'm gonna kip, innit? So yeah, so you can't bypass any of the bosses, and that's like you say, well, why can't we just like kill a couple of bosses, go to Raggy? No, all bosses must die. Get your 25 to 30 gold. Watch a little bit of your soul die, and then you're fine. Anywho, we're coming on to the arse end. By the way, while we're just dealing with Golemagg, oh god, you would have seen a huge time lapse between Shazzrah and Sulfuron Harbinger. Not because people were leaving or anything like that. You know, we want them out. Well, that's what I'm assuming here. If people are quitting out, they are dumb as... Unless, of course, they've got to go to work. Or unless, of course, they're sane. In which case, 2 very valid reasons for quitting out. But there's a huge time lapse because some people just kept fucking the trash up. Just kept pulling extra packs of trash. All just wiping and wiping on people getting... Oh! Anyway, you want some tactics for this boss? Send the puppies off to one side, tank them away, and then just everyone DPS the boss. Ta-da! Tacticus Maximus. It's not a rocket science fight. It's not hard. Just keep you don't even need to fight the dogs. Don't even need. Just tank him away. Defeat the boss. Once the boss is down, dogs will despawn anyway. So you're going to waste your time if you do. I don't know if you kill the dogs if they respawn. It's been so long since I've done this fight. I don't know if you actually kill the dogs, they will respawn and come back into the fight, but they might not. So I'm going to cover my ass. They might not. Best thing to do, just don't touch them. Just leave them. But you know, you'll get some tryhards. Must get over DPS. Must damage dogs and boss. Okay, so we're going on to the penultimate. Hallelujahs. The penultimate boss now, which is Executus, which of course got a server named after him. We had there was a guild. Sure, I used to be in a guild as well called Executus, and I know somebody who plays WoW who's also called Executus. It's an Executus party. Now this is a bit of a weird boss fight. Only weird as much as I'm doing it in LFR. No, there's a little bit of weirdness to this fight. Don't touch the boss. This is a boss fight. Just don't touch the boss. There's no point in DPSing the boss. No point whatsoever. This because the boss has nothing to do with the fight. It's all about the ads. You defeat the ads, and then the boss just stops fighting and says, "Oi! Oi! Stop dicking around with my ads. I'm off to Raggy to tell him on you. Ooh, grr. Shake fist." Yeah, that kind of thing. So I think there's 8 ads in total. I might be wrong, there might be 10. But I think there's 8 ads in total. 4 healing ads and 4 like DPS ads. So prioritise the healing ads, put markers on them. You know, Skull, X, 1 and 2. And then decide, you know, just 2 others. So people know what to hit when the Skull and X have both been defeated. And then once the healer ones have been dealt with, just deal with the DPS ones. Again, it's a relatively simple fight. Also, have somebody just tanking a boss. You don't want the boss running around and it's just DPSs. You don't have to DPS the boss. There's no point DPSing the boss. Don't mean just let him run around smacking everyone. Oh, fuck the boss, leave him alone. He's just going around and having a bit of fun, isn't he? Poor bastard's got fuck all to do in this fight. Oh, look, he's killed Jake. Oh. No. Do pick up the boss with a tonk. And then be careful here, because they've got the reflective shields up. So when some knobhead starts firing off chaos bolts, they kind of get bounced back. What I want to know is, are my Chaos Bolts so weak that my 15% shield absorbs my Chaos Bolts? That is tragic. That is utterly tragic. So it takes a little bit of time, because each of the ads have got like, well, the DPS one's 6.2 mil a piece, 4 of them, plus whatever the healer ones had. And you do need to blow them up individually, not AoE. You do need to blow them up individually, otherwise they'll just keep on healing each other. But yes, once the ads are done, Executus runs off and gets this guy out. This guy with 75.8 million health. Oh my lordy. Oh my lordy, oh my lordy, oh my lordy. So, we get the blow. I mean, I tell you what, I should have gone Affliction for this fight, because Destruction was utterly useless. You could not cast a spell hardly. You would cast a couple of spells, and then it just starts smacking around. So you had to get out of stuff. Because they've gimped the shit out of Warlocks, you can't cast and move, can't do anything. I know, I can hear all the tiny violins being played in the viewer chat. I'm playing the smallest violin for your ass. I tell you what, there you go. If you've made it this far in the video, put that in the comments. I'm playing the smallest violin for you. As. AZ, not AS. Fucking hell. That's the English as. As I was saying, Jacob got killed by Executus. Right, so other than that, it just like smacks you around a bit. I can't see anything else that was happening. Yeah, he's got the plumes which are burning up in the lava. Don't stand in the lava. Really hurts. Really hurts. Does give you cracking suntan though. I've got to confess that. Does give you a bit of a cracking suntan. And it's just burned down. And again, it was got to the point though that I've been here for 2 hours and I'd had enough. And I really couldn't be bothered to like push myself or you know, it's just like, oh, fuck it. I'm getting smacked around all over the place. Why bother? Why even bother trying? I've got a pet doing a little bit of damage. Fuck it. All I was thinking now is mountain helmet, mountain helmet, mountain helmet, mountain helmet, and that was pretty much it. But due to the sheer amount of health that Raggy has, yeah, we're going to be here for some time. Now, of course, this is the original Molten Core, folks. Raggy didn't have legs at this time. There's no Sonaris to come drag him out from the netherworld. No. This is true Raggy, no legs. He's down to just sub 15 million now. I know. I feel as if I've added 2 years onto my life just watching this video as well. Just imagine what it's going to feel like when you do this yourself. And there's no fast forwarding of the trash. And there's no wit. I hope it's witty. There's no witty commentary from some English bloke who sounds like Preach or Total Biscuit, because we all sound the same as fucking whitey English commentators. You know, no, I'm not going to get into that debate. Yeah, oh my god, you all sound the same. You sound totally like Total Biscuit and Preach and that other Brit guy, and just like we're from all the different parts of the country. Never mind. Yeah, after a little bit, about 5 mil, he'll dock down into the water, into the lava. Some ads will come out that'll just fodder to get blown up, and then you get your kill. Oh! And your feat of strength. Huzzahs! Loot! To God, for the love of God, loot him. I mean, even if you leave, because let's face it, you want to leave quickly. It will probably put it in your post box, but the mount goes into your post box. It doesn't go automatically into your mount tab. But look at that beautiful thing! Isn't it gorgeous? It's just gorgeous. So yes, I dragged my penis through the river of broken glass so I could cop a feel of Scarlett Johansson's Haben. Yeah. Now I'm going to show you the mount special. By constantly fucking everything up. No, there we go. Mount special. Quickly do an Alt Z. Whoa! It looks awesome. So there you go. You have to sacrifice your sanity and a lot of your life, but you do get something really cool out of it. And you can see the helmet on me as well. Yeah, I've already transmogged that back. So there you go. Molten Core, 40, Raid Finder, 10th anniversary, all my gold, plus the Molten Hound mount. It's pretty darn cool. And of course, your epic 640 helmet. So I hope you enjoyed the vid. If you did, do give it a thumbs up and also subscribe to my channel. Follow me on social media and twitch.tv for live streaming. Those links are in the description down below. And I shall be back with some more stuff very soon. You take care, everybody. Bye-bye.